First UFC win. What do you think?
I thought it was great. I had a blast. My whole week leading up, I was like, man, we're just gonna get out here and have fun. The technique is there. I made the weight. The hard part's over. Let's just have a blast. I've been waiting for this my entire career, and it was more fun than I thought it was gonna be. So
even with the win, are you happy with the performance inside the octagon?
hell yeah. Who's not happy with a win? You know what I'm saying? I finished. I finished the fight. I felt like I dominated all 3 rounds. I really wanted to finish. I wanted to finish the fight, but who doesn't want to finish their fights? You know, everyone wants a submission or a knockout. You want to prove that you're even more dominant than that, but I felt like I controlled the whole fight from front to back, so I'm happy with it. Of course, there are things that we can always improve on. We're definitely going to check the film and get better and better every day, but hell yeah.
How'd you feel energy-wise by the third? I didn't know if you kind of expended a lot of energy being excited to get in there for that first time again, or did you feel good in that third? I couldn't tell if it looked like you were slowing down and maybe you weren't doing as much as you thought, but did you feel still pretty good in that third round?
No, I felt like I did slow down a little bit, but mostly because I think I was overthinking it a little too much, because the energy was there. I can go like 2 or 3 more right now is how I feel. And Mark and Jamal in the corner were trying to tell me to pick it up a little bit. But the kind of thing, I can see the punches coming. I felt like control the whole fight, so I kind of almost got a little stagnant, I guess, in just my movement. But I think it was more jitters than anything, because I felt great. After I walked out the cage, I'm in the back like jumping around and being like, ooh, clicking my heels. So I clearly got some more left in me. So that was good.
How did she play out to what you expected her to bring in the fight? Did she surprise you with anything?
No, she came out how I thought. I thought she was going to throw. She threw that overhand right a little bit. We were expecting her to throw basically 1s and 2s. So the overhand right kind of looped a little bit. I saw that coming. In the clinch, she threw some knees, but I could tell by the way she kind of tie clinched me that was coming. So I was kind of ready for those. So nothing surprised me. We just kind of stuck to the game plan and had a good time.
And how soon? I mean, I'm sure you're knocking on that door, waiting, trying to get that title shot. I mean, are you gonna start calling people as soon as you get back? Or are you gonna try to rest a little bit? I know you mentioned that the baby girl just recently had a birthday. Are you gonna try to spend some time there, or are you gonna try to get back into camp and hopefully get that title shot soon?
Oh, I'm gonna stay training, because taking care of my body is the #1 thing, and making sure that I stay nice and lean to stay fit for this flyweight division is important. So I'm always gonna be training. I did kind of call out. I feel like I'm next in line. I know the whole talk is that Nicco and Valentina are the next matchup, but I really think that I knew the winner of me and Lauren was probably gonna get the winner of Nicco and Valentina. So I figured I was going to win tonight. I won, so I figured that's next. But I really want to get back into the gym, because it's off camp that you have the most improvement. Once you're in camp, you're just working on game plan and combinations and things of that nature. It's off camp that you can really take your time and develop your game and sharpen up your tools. So I'm definitely getting right back into the gym as soon as possible. And the good news is I train down kind of by the Jersey Shore, so I'll just bring my baby with me off camp. Off camp, she can come. In camp, she got to stay home.
What do you think about the state of the division? A lot's been made of Nicco not defending her belt since she won. What do you think of just everything that's going on?
I try not to think too much of it with my fight coming up, but now that my fight's done, I don't know. I heard the rumor was they were supposed to fight July 28th in Calgary, and that might not happen. Nicco saying she's sick. Valentina says she ain't fighting nobody except for the title shot. So that just remains to be seen. That's out of my hands. I'm just going to train hard and be prepared.
So if that fight is delayed, are you going to wait for the winner, or do you want to fight?
I don't know. It's too soon. I don't know.
You didn't look nervous out there at all, but we hear about debuting fighters having jitters. Were you nervous at all inside? Or then the other question I also have is, going along with that, what was the atmosphere like? You've never fought, in front of this type of crowd before.
I'll answer that backwards. Fucking cool. Making your UFC debut is the fucking coolest. Excuse me, Mom. My mom hates when I curse on interviews. The energy was cool. Utica's, I kind of like Utica because I'm from Springfield, Massachusetts, and it's a small kind of old town. Like, you can tell this used to be an industrial town, and now it's kind of quiet, not much that probably goes on. And so it kind of reminded me of Springfield a little bit, and you can tell these are the kind of people that will come out for a fight or a sporting event and give a good crowd. The crowd was great. I didn't think anybody was going to know who I was, and I'm walking out the cage, and people are like, photos. I was like, oh, this is great. This is fun. As far as the jitters, this whole time I kind of felt like with the experience I had in the Tough House, and I kind of went through the pre-fight ritual already, so I kind of was like, it didn't really feel like I had, UFC debut jitters, but like this morning, Like, and coming to the venue, I was like, and then you walk into the locker room and they got your stack of cool UFC stuff. It started to really hit me like, yo, bro, I'm making my UFC debut. So it was a little there. Yeah.
So when there is that fight between Valentina and Nicco supposed to happen, when you go back into camp, are you training for both of those fighters, or in your head, do you just trying to work on yourself and what you need to worry about you?
I train for me. I always train for me. I know that the best Sarge that comes into the cage wins. The best Sarge wins. I feel like I really true, and that's my faith in my coaches. My coaches tell me all the time, you got the tools, kid. You know how to strike, you know how to grapple, you know how to wrestle. Anything we show you, you practice it, you learn it, you take it, and you do better. So I don't really train for someone. I train to be the best Sarge. I think it was it was you who asked me about the little tickers, like the video game tickers. I'm trying to get all my skill sets up as close to 100 as possible. Always trying to improve my skill sets. And then when I find out who my opponent is, we kind of figure out what's the game plan going to be, what are we going to try to capitalize on. But I know the best Sarge, it sounds cocky, but I don't know who messes with me when I'm at my best. Like tonight, I think I want to give myself 100. I did a damn good job, but still, I came out with the victory, and I know that if I stay with this camp and I work hard and I trust my coaches and I bust my ass, nobody's messing with me, man. Nobody.
How do you think the title fight between Nicco and Valentina is going to go?
I think between Nicco and Valentina, I got Valentina winning that one. I just think Valentina's striking's too much for Nicco, in my opinion. I don't know what they've been doing in the time since Nicco fought or what Valentina's been up to. And Valentina's well-rounded her game too. Like her last fight in Brazil, she proved that she's got some takedowns and some good ground. So, it'd be an interesting fight. I think Nicco's as a lefty and she's kind of unorthodox. That could be weird, but I know Valentina's a lefty too. So I'm gonna say Valentina if that fight happens.
If for some reason the Nicco and Valentina fight doesn't materialize and they want to do an interim, would you be interested in that?
Yeah. Strap's a strap, baby. Putting one of them big gold belts around my waist is one of my life goals. So, heck yeah, I would do that in a heartbeat.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much.